What up everybody, welcome back to another practice round. I'm out here in Turku, Finland for the Turku Open Elite Series event. This is gonna be like my 6th practice round. I'm out here pretty early in the morning, so I'm gonna have the course pretty much to myself. I'm not gonna do like a real scoring round, because that won't really show you the course if I happen to throw a really bad shot and hit like a first available or something. So yeah, just gonna throw a couple shots maybe and try to show you guys what this course is all about. And yeah, let's get right into it. All right, this is hole 1, par 4, 202 meters. There's OB right and left. Basically the entire fairway you're throwing into like a kind of a half island. Tricky thing here is that the fairway is kind of split into a short and a long landing zone. The short one ends at 105 and the long one starts at 120. It's a pretty stiff headwind here for all of the days I've practiced on. So I'm still gonna probably try to get the long landing zone because it makes the upshot way easier in my opinion. But I'm gonna practice the short one as well. Let's try the short one. So that's super safe, but I still have a super long way into the green from there, so that's why I go for the long one, I think. So 75 meters left here from my long shot. That was so bad. All right, hole 2 is a 200 meter par 4. Off the tee, it's kind of a burning hyzer shot. I think you really want to push into the gap because then the next shot becomes kind of easier. And your second shot is going to be into kind of a woody tunnel. And yeah, I'm going in forcer off the tee, just trying to really push the hyzer around the corner. Not an easy shot, but yeah, let's see how it goes. That's way too far right. And OB, that was so bad. Yep, that's way better. That's a pretty decent shot. I probably have around 90, maybe 100 meters left into this tunnel. Almost really good. So close. Hole 3 is the first par 3 of the round, 82 meters. You got this OB roll on the right and OB long. This is kind of weird with the triangle, but doesn't really come into play. Most players will opt for probably a forehand skip or a straight backhand. I'm going for the straight backhand putter. Yep, that's exactly what I want. That's gonna be like maybe 5 or 6 meter putt. Hole 4 is an uphill par 4, 228 meters. Probably one of the tougher birdies on the course. Off the tee, you're trying to go through these trees here and just onto the open field. I personally like to push this quite a bit left on the fairway because I feel like it opens up the second shot a bit. I don't know if that's too far left, but should be okay. Damn, this wet morning grass is not really nice. Hole 5 is a 101 meter, slightly uphill par 3. This is going to be the first real technical shot of the round. You kind of have two options, either this left gap, which goes basically directly to the basket, or this right hyzer gap. I'm going with the right gap. I think most players will, throwing the felon. That's going to be in the circle, and fun fact, this is my first time throwing a good shot on this hole. Not good, but they're in there. All right, hole 6 is a 123 meter downhill par 3 island hole. Kind of the signature hole out here. Bunch of options. I like to go with that same felon that I threw in the last shot. Just try to throw it low over that bush because it's always super windy up here. Oh, that's far outside, but it should be pretty good. That might be a bogey. Hole 7 is a 210 meter par 4. OB on both sides, but really, oh, there's a rabbit on the fairway. But really just the left side OB comes into play. You really just want to get maybe 120 off the tee, set yourself up with a good direction, because it is a pretty technical second shot through some trees. Players with a really big forehand can just go forehand hyzer. I can't. I'm going backhand mid-range turnover, just trying to get into a good spot here. That's too much turn, way too much turn, but I might have like a grenade or something from there, I'm not sure. Ideally, you want to land kind of in here so that you have this straight gap all the way to the basket down there. I turned mine over way too much, so I'm all the way back there. It's gonna be tough. Maybe go like grenade over and just take my par, because there's just no way to birdie. What a terrible approach shot. Man, that's such a stupid bogey to take. Good thing I'm not scoring and it's not a tournament. We got hole 8 here, 33 meter par 3, kind of through this gap and to the right. So most people will go forehand. I will go grenade, because then I just don't have to hit any gap. Go over and try to get to like 10 meters. Let's see. Thank you. Hole 9, 157 meter uphill par 4. I really love this hole. At first you have to go through this gap, and then it's up to the right side. I'm going roller off the tee, trying to bite off quite a bit. Let's see. Yeah, that was a bad one. I have to get it on the ground way earlier, otherwise it's going to be too far right. That's good. That should be in the bullseye. Hole 10 here, probably one of my favorite holes. Tricky little downhill par 3. 115 meters, I'm going culprit. It's like overstable putter on a slight flex, just trying to hit the gap and stay out of the OB on the left side and the right side. That should be in the circle, I think. All right, hole 11 is a par 4, 186 meters. Kind of a dog-leg to the left. The first shot is super technical through this gap, just trying to hit it straight for about 120 or 130 maybe. And yeah, technical shot, just trying to hit the gap here. Can't really do it much better than that. I think maybe circle's edge, not a bad shot. Hole 12 is a super tricky par 3, 140 meters, probably around 7 or 8 meters downhill though. We got OB on the right, which really comes into play. OB long, OB left, so it's kind of an island. I'm just taking this putter and trying to throw it straight at it, but par is a good score on this one, I think. I can't really throw it better than this. Hole 13 is a 121 meter par 3. Pretty significantly uphill though, so this one plays really long. You just kind of have to hit this late gap of trees and then you're at the basket, but it's a pretty tough shot. I'm going ballista pro here, kind of hyzer to flat or maybe just hyzer to hyzer. That's probably just a little bit too far left, but I'm happy if I can crash those trees, because that should leave me with maybe 10 meters. Hole 14 is a 183 meter par 4. Through this gap at first. Just try not to hit something because there's OB on the left on the path and OB on the right up there as well. I'm just trying to hit this gap with some speed with my enforcer. Try to set myself up with the short shot. That's the tree to miss, but I'm gonna be honest, this was my 5th shot trying to show you guys a good one, so that wasn't even the first try, so yeah, this hole is tough. Okay, so this is where this one landed, and I'm just gonna pitch it back up there into the perfect landing spot to show you how the hole really goes. This is where a good shot would land, and then you have to go all the way into those trees on the right. I personally like to just go spike hyzer over and just crash, because I feel like it's pretty random either way, so might as well do that. That should be good. Hole 15 is a super pretty one, 102 meters, par 3. Just a slight fade at the end with a straight shot is kind of the preferred play. I'm sticking with my culprit, just trying to hit the gap and let the disc do the work. So I thought I was further away, but I'm actually in the bullseye, so I'll take that, of course. We got hole 16 here, 189 meter par 4. This is the 3rd really technical par 4 on the back 9. It's just this long tunnel, super tight tunnel. And after that, you have a pretty open shot if you get out, which is really, really hard. With a bunch of OB, so this might be the hardest hole in the course. That was 10 centimeters away from being perfect. I'll try one more. So I'm not in the best spot here, but maybe I can make some magic happen. Not bad, not good. But I hit the gap, that's worth a lot. Alright, hole 17, 110 meter, par 3. I'm going backhand turnover, hit the gap, and you have a putt. Miss the gap and you don't. Pretty simple. Oh my goodness. That one got taken by the wind, but maybe still a long look. Last one of the day, hole 18, 116 meter island hole. You can really do whatever you want here. I kind of like the backhand putter because I can just throw it pretty neutral and just let it hyzer at the end. And it's always pretty windy here. So unless there's like some crazy wind, I'm going putter. If there is really any crazy wind, probably just felon or something. But yeah, just trying to swing this out a little bit to the right, hopefully make the island. That should be good. Go in there. Got a little bit of a wind lift at the end, but that's in the circle, and I'll take that 10 times out of 10. All right, that was it. 18 holes here in Turku. Really looking forward to the weekend. It's gonna be a tough course, but that's the nice challenge about it. As always, thanks for watching, and of course, thank you to my sponsors, Latitude 64, Moby Disc Golfing, and of course, Disc Golf for You. Without Disc Golf for You, you couldn't watch this video right now because it wouldn't exist. It's an Austrian disc golf shop. Definitely check it out for all of your disc golf needs. And yeah, see you next vid. Thanks for watching.